If you don't start now, you'll never start. Here's what makes waiting so deadly. It compounds. Wait 1 day, nothing changes. Wait 1 year, you've lost momentum. Wait 10 years, you've lost your life. Waiting doesn't just keep you where you are. It pulls you further behind, because while you wait, the world keeps moving forward. Time is not your friend. Time is your most valuable, most unforgiving asset. Imagine yourself 20 years from now, looking back at today. What would you regret more, starting and failing, or never starting at all? Failure hurts, but regret haunts. And the pain of looking back and realizing you wasted your life on waiting is a pain you cannot undo. Mark Twain said, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. That's the truth. You won't regret failing. You'll regret waiting. This is what you must accept. Time is merciless. It doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your plans or your intentions. Time doesn't stop because you're afraid or you're unprepared. It doesn't stop because you're not ready. Time moves forward, always. And if you don't move with it, you'll be left behind. So, stop lying to yourself with someday. Stop thinking you have more time. You don't. None of us do. Les Brown said, "You have to be willing to do the things today others won't do, in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have." That's the cure to waiting. Act now, move now, build now, because time will not wait for you. Now, let's talk about how to break free from waiting. Oh, you already know the cost of waiting. It destroys your health, your wealth, your relationships, and your dreams. The longer you wait, the heavier the price. But how do you stop? How do you break free from the cycle of someday and step into the urgency of now? The answer is not complicated. It's about shifting your mindset, building urgency, and taking relentless action. Now, the first lie you must kill is the lie of readiness. You will never feel fully ready. Never. If you wait until you're ready, you'll wait forever. You weren't ready to walk, but you tried. Think about that. Remember, you weren't ready to ride a bike, but you tried. You weren't ready to face life, but you did. Growth comes from action, not readiness. Les Brown said, "Leap and grow your wings on the way down." That's how destiny works. You don't wait for wings. You jump, and the wings grow as you fall. Set deadlines, not dreams. Dreams are good, but without deadlines, they're just wishes. Stop saying, "One day I'll do it." Start saying, "By this date, I will have done it." Deadlines create urgency. They force action. Deadlines turn vague ideas into concrete steps. Napoleon Hill wrote, "A goal is a dream with a deadline." So don't just dream, set the date. Commit to it and make it real. Kill the excuses. Excuses are the fuel of waiting. I don't have time. You do. You're just wasting it. I don't have money. Start small. Start free. And start with what you have. I don't know how. Learn. Google. Ask. Try. Every excuse you make is really just fear in disguise. Eric Thomas said, "When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. When success becomes a need, not a wish, excuses die." I'll repeat that. When success becomes a need, not a wish, excuses die. Another way to break free from waiting is to take small, immediate action. The fastest way to kill waiting is to act right now. Not tomorrow or next week. Act now. Write the first page. Send the first email. Make the first call. Do the first workout. Don't wait for the big leap. Start with the small step, because momentum builds from movement. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step." That first step breaks the curse of waiting. Build urgency through visualization. Here's a powerful exercise. Visualize yourself 5 years from now if you keep waiting. See the regret. See the opportunities lost. See the pain of being stuck in the same place. Then visualize yourself 5 years from now if you start today. See the progress. See the transformation. See the pride of becoming who you were meant to be. Which picture do you want to live? Urgency comes when you realize the future you want will not wait. Surround yourself with action takers. Waiting thrives in circles of people who wait. Action thrives in circles of people who move. If your friends wait, you'll wait. If your circle delays, you'll delay. But if you surround yourself with dreamers who act, builders who move, grinders who hustle, waiting will no longer be your default. Jim Rohn said, "Motivation alone is not enough. If you have an idiot and you motivate him, now you have a motivated idiot." What you need is not just motivation, it's an environment of action. Find people who live urgently. Their energy will infect you. Treat time as currency. Every day, you spend 24 hours. The question is, what are you buying with it? Are you buying growth or comfort? Are you buying progress or procrastination? Are you buying your dream or your distraction? Warren Buffett said, "The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. That's because they know time is currency. Spend it wisely or lose it forever." Adopt the now or never mentality. Every opportunity has an expiration date. The business idea you delay, someone else will launch it. The book you keep postponing, someone else will write it. The love you keep ignoring, someone else will pursue it. Life doesn't wait. Destiny doesn't wait. Opportunity doesn't wait. It's now or never. Once you stop waiting, everything changes. You stop calling yourself tired. You stop blaming life for your lack of progress. You stop dreaming someday and start building today. And you realize the truth. The life you want has been waiting for you all along. You were the one delaying. But now, you're ready to move. The clock is ticking. Right now, as you listen to this, your life is moving forward. The seconds you just spent, they're gone. You can't get them back. That's why waiting is the most dangerous gamble you'll ever take. You think you're safe, but you're not. You think you can start later, but later never comes. Bronnie Ware, who spoke to people on their deathbeds, said their greatest regret was this: "I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me." Think about that. The biggest regret of the dying was waiting. Waiting for permission. Waiting for courage. Waiting for someday. Don't let that be your story. The pain of regret versus the power of action. You need to understand this. Waiting gives you regret. Action gives you freedom. Even if you fail, even if you stumble, even if you fall flat on your face, you'll learn, you'll grow, you'll build. That's the power of action. But if you wait, you'll never even know what you could have been. Mark Twain said, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. That's the pain of regret. It's heavier than any failure. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one thing you've been waiting on. Just one. The book you've been postponing. That business you've been delaying. The health routine you've been promising yourself. The relationship you've been neglecting. And do it today, not tomorrow or next week. Today, send the email, write the first page, take the first step, have the conversation. Because once you take action, the waiting curse is broken. Imagine this. 1 year from now, you'll either be further ahead or still stuck in the same place. The only difference will be whether you acted or waited. 5 years from now, you'll either be living the life you dreamed or regretting the time you lost. 10 years from now, you'll either be telling stories of courage or stories of excuses. Which version of you do you want to meet? Legacy is not built by those who wait. Legacy is built by those who move. Nelson Mandela didn't wait for perfect conditions, he fought. Thomas Edison didn't wait for certainty, he experimented. Oprah Winfrey didn't wait for approval, she built. Greatness never waits. So the question is, will you? You keep waiting, but time doesn't wait for you. Stop lying to yourself with later. Stop thinking you have more time. Stop giving away your future to hesitation. Act now. Move now. Because your life is too short to wait, and the world is waiting for what you carry. If this message is speaking to you, don't forget to subscribe to The Balanced Beat for more life-changing wisdom and powerful motivation. Hit that like button to support the channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear it today. We're building something meaningful here, and your support means everything.